Hello folks and welcome to another brand new video by me, Tactical Mac 7 on YouTube, a Mac Tactics. As you can probably hear, I have a cold again. It's just annoying. Every time we get into winter, I seem to pick up these bugs. But it's fine. We have a really good tactic for you guys today, the 41212. I put it out on X yesterday, so you might have already picked up the code. If you have, let me know in the comments how it's going for you. If you like it, if you're using this one or the second version, there's a second version of the 41212 also on the same post on X. I'll leave a link to my X in the description. As always, if you're not following me there, start following me, because that's where I'm going to start posting up the information about the new videos, and I'm going to give some X exclusive videos on there. The 4512 was an X exclusive, and the 41212 second variation that I did is an X exclusive as well. So if you want to go grab the code for that, it is there. Please help yourself. This one is 41212. It's one of the formations I love. You know, I love the Tiki Taka football. You know, I love this kind of setup, the triangles that we can get from it. This is my second account, which I don't know. Like, I think I say I've done the post comms already for the gameplay, and I just don't know how I'm getting this kind of pack lock on this account. It's mental. Absolutely mental. It's the first owner team. No FIFA points at all. You know, I don't do FIFA points. I don't endorse them. I don't like them. As someone that spent way too much money on FIFA points in the past, don't use them. And this is the team I've ended up with after a month. Crazy. So let's get into the. Oh, there's Walker. Let's get into the team management and have a look. So 41212. It's on counter and high press. Now that seems weird, doesn't it? Because you're like, well, if you're playing high, you're not going to be countering. But this means we win the ball back up high up the pitch, and this means our players move forward quickly. It's when I say it like that, does that make sense? Does that make you start to think, oh, okay, oh, I can win the ball high up the park because I've got lots of narrow players, and then my players are running forward quick. Depth 70. I've just left it on that because it's too awkward having an alternate, a manually adjusted one, because every time you guys put the code in, is reverting to like 50, 70, or 95. So we're just going 70. Player roles. We've got Muller on poacher and attack, Klose on advance forward and attack. This does work with poacher as well, though, if you want to try that. Bellingham on shadow striker. Patre, you know we love Patre, on playmaker and Roman, and De Jong on playmaker and Roman. So we've got two roaming playmakers in the middle. And this is where this kind of is very different from anyone else's you'll have seen, because they'll have box-to-box and playmaker. No, we just go playmaker, Roman. We have three attackers already up there. We want these guys getting into pockets of space to play those lovely through balls between the right back, left back, and centre backs. And we want to make sure we're drilling balls into the feet of Bellingham. Rodri is our deep line playmaker. Again, not a holding player, because we don't want him to hold. Now, actually, if you look at the map with the ball, you'll see that the deep line playmaker actually sits slightly lower on the pitch than the holding midfielder. The only difference is he will move into the wide positions a little bit. The holding midfielder will drop back between your central defenders. I'm fine with him just playing deep line playmaker on defend. Not on Roman. I don't want him moving forward. I want him on defend. Akanji is on a stopper and Van Dijk is on defend. Now, I see a thing on X that everyone was going on and on about how stopper pushes one of your defenders way out of position. I mean, to be clear, this is with the ball again, same position, without the ball. They're in the same position. This is what the stopper will do, and you've seen it in previous videos, and I've shown you gameplay of the stopper in action. The stopper will push to tackle. They will not push they will not push themselves way out of position. They'll push to intercept if they can intercept. And let me ask you a question. Is the defensive AI good or is it bad? Do you trust the defensive AI to step out of position to intercept the ball if they can? If they can't intercept the ball, they will not step out of position. If you're running your centre backs out manually, that's completely different. Stopper's good. Stopper, defender on the other side, because Van Dijk could play ball playing defender, but I like defender. Walker's in the fullback and balanced, purely because I don't want him with the ball going too narrow. If you put him on defend, he tucks right in to a back three. I would like to keep him that little bit wider, just in case. And then Karchawi is on attacking wing back and balance. So that'll push her up to the midfield. And we want her in that deeper position. We don't want her pushing all the way up there because we want her coming onto the ball and using that whipped cross to the back post to Klose. And that's it. That's what it is. It's kind of like the 4-1-2-1-2 from last year. That's what I've tried to build it around. That's what I've tried to recreate. I love this. I'm taking into this. I love this. I'm taking this into Weekend League this week because I love this formation. I love this tactic. So there it is. With the ball, without the ball, all the things. Our thing is team hardly breaks a sweat, fast and direct football, rules spread lengthwise, unimaginative build-up play, approach too narrow, and defense easy overloaded. Yeah, okay. Let's get into the gameplay and you can have a look at it and you can decide for yourself if that's what happens. Like, subscribe, and comment because you guys. Right, let's get into the gameplay. So, like, comment, subscribe, all that good stuff because you guys are so much fun. So this is the first team. It was a bit weird, lots of loans, but fine. People do what they do. I don't mind. So once we get started here, we're looking at. Let's do that. Down. Once we get started here, we see we're just kind of moving forward, and it's a nice place to pause it. So straight from kickoff, your team's always a little bit funny. I've noticed in this game, your positions aren't quite right. So it's not taking long for us to kind of move into some nice positions. Our left back is really high up the pitch because on the attacking wing back, and she's going to provide lots of whip crosses. You can see our right back is fairly high up the pitch as well because he's unbalanced. In this one, our deep line playmaker is moved across to the right hand side of the pitch because the ball is on the right hand side of the pitch. And then you've got our left centre mid. No. Yeah, left centre mid. Right centre mid is way over there. So that's what I mean. It's just it's weird, isn't it? They've got left striker and then right striker. So yeah, left centre mid, right centre mid, all over the place. Ball through, offside. But it's fine because it means we can reset and we get started now. So straight from kickoff, it's a little bit funny. Shadow striker you can see quite high up the pitch. Advance forward a little bit further back. It's a little bit funny when you play this formation compared to last year because we set up in the defensive shape, whereas last year we would set up in the attacking shape. And then with the player instructions, we'd move into the defensive shape that we wanted. And the defensive shape we always wanted was a 4-4-2. Now to get the 4-4-2, you have to be. There's not many formations you can do it. My 5-4-1 plays as a 4-4-2, which is really interesting with the inside forward. But most formations will play as the shape that they set up with, and it'll only change in the attacking part. So you see straight away here, you can see. Look, this is what I love. The left back is gone. The attacking wing back gone. So our attacks are coming down that side. That's why Klose is on the left, the right hand side of the attack for that aerial plus, which is really good. So we lose out, yeah, unfortunately, whatever. Walker's nice and tight. We've got Van Dijk into Akanji, De Jong, Muller, Bellingham. It's all about Tiki Taka style. I love a little dink across the top and then a wee dink. Muller, great card. Been so lucky. This account, this is my second account, but it has better pack. I think because I don't play it as much and it's not as high up or rated, I think I get better pack luck in it. I think, I don't know. Look at that wee ball round a corner. And then finesse plus just to dink it in. Like that's... Tiki Taka is this for... We play Tiki Taka with this formation. We love Tiki Taka with this formation. Again, we're just closing down. Walker tries to get in there, but we stop the break by getting back and putting the foot in. So he's got his left back coming forward. Now that's a lovely ball forward if Jota just kept onside. So straight away... Klose, Lee left to De Jong. De Jong tries to clip it forward. Klose's in. Takes a dink off... can't remember who it was, but we keep going. So he's got Grimaldo on the left side. He can't find a pass. De Jong just closes it down. And again, I keep telling you this. This is how I defend in FC 25. Like, watch my positioning with Frankie De Jong here. I'm just putting myself in between the passing line. So where's he got to go to pass? He either stops it and does a big pass out there, or he has to turn back and pass there, but because he can't pass anywhere here. I've blocked that off, and that is the big thing. That's what you need to be doing. And then here you can see At this point, he's tried to come inside, but I'm using sprint jockey, and I can just jockey. I wouldn't always use sprint jockey, if I'm honest. That's a bit of a bad habit I have. Jockeying without sprint is probably better in that position, but you know, we do what we gotta do. We win the ball back. We get it back to Bellingham. We try a wee fake body feint, and we watch him move his keeper a little bit, and we just knock it in the near post. There, keeper movement, boom. And that's the first game over. Second game I've stuck in. It's only a 1 goal in the second game. I wasn't even going to show this, but I thought the way the goal comes about is everything I'm trying to do with the crossing. So this is my crossing game. As soon as we win the ball back, this guy does well at keeping it at the start. There's a nice wee flick up there with Palmer. I was like, all right. We win the ball back with Kachawa, whatever her name is. Bellingham to Patry, first time ball. And here, I'm looking at Klose. I want Klose to be making that run, and he just about gets it. I'm like, oh. De Jong wins the ball back nice and high. We go back to Rodri, into Patry. Again, we get to the byline. We try and clip the ball across. Again, we don't get it. So we're like, all right. We get to Bellingham, take a fake shot, drive in. And that's what the shadow striker, you can use an advanced playmaker, but the shadow striker works really well there, I'm finding. And that was that game over. And then we're into this, the third game. Evil Bailey, you know I love that Evil Bailey. I've got him. And we get going. We win the ball straight from kickoff. We find our front three. We clip ball through to Klose, and then near post power shot. Not power shot, it's a strong shot. Because he didn't move his keeper and he didn't bring his keeper out, so I wasn't doing low driven. There, Sterling gets away from me, tries to play the ball back to Bailey. Thankfully, Bailey's coming back from an offside position. Again, we're looking for these quick touches, quick passes. It's all about 1 touch, 2 touch. Tiki Taka. Bellingham does well winning here. We go back to De Jong. We go back to Rodri. Patry, Bellingham, Klose. Offside. Patry winning that header in the middle there. Get to Klose. We take a wee touch inside. We try to play into Bellingham, but yeah, he's gone. So we're at it again. Just closing down, putting our players. All I'm doing is putting my player in the way. Get to Klose, but he does well and tackles me. Aki gets the ball away to Trippier again. Again, we're just closing that space. See how narrow we can become. Love the little slide through ball to Klose, who just blasts it past the post. But that's fine. You know, we'll make another chance. Bellingham now comes out left to support Patry. Rodri's just stopping the pass going through. Makes him pass to Bailey, but we've got Big Van Dijk there. Frankie to Klose to Bellingham. You'll play a lot of passes in this game. You've got constant triangles, and that's what the 4-1-2-1-2-2 is really all about. It's just those nice, neat triangles. That's why playing it on. Look at that cross. And look, that's a attack Mac header. That is a tactical Mac 7 header. Like, you all know how bad I am at heading the ball in this game. I'm trying to get better. I've scored some really nice goals from corners using Stokes' near post corner. Not in this video, but in other videos. Bellingham, love the little, just kind of moving the ball. I don't know what that's called. Reverse step over, and just moves the ball out just to create that shooting space. Yeah, a lovely ding ball through to Muller. He just doesn't miss from inside the box. Again, we get started again. So now, I've not done much about showing you the shape because I've just been enjoying my passing. But if we stop here, so we're in a defensive shape. So we've got our back four. Even with our attacking men back, they're back in position. We've got our holding midfielder, our deep line playmaker, right here. Our CDM. And we've got our 2 centre mids. We've got our cam just up here, and we've got our strikers away. So we're covering all the major players. Like, he's got a ball in there. I mean, what I would probably do is an L1 ball in there and then through ball. I think that's what I would try and do in that position. We've got a centre mid that's going to come back and defend. We've got a CDM who's going to come across and defend. And we've got another centre mid who's got to come back and go with him. We've got a left back who's got to be aware of this player run down, but we've also got a player here coming down. So, excuse me, lots of positions we have to be aware of, lots of balls we have to be aware of. He comes inside, but he takes too long. He cuts back, and I want to show you that again. Like, when he gets the ball, here. He has to be sending Sterling on a run. He doesn't. Sterling just goes on a natural run. He gets the ball back, but he's not deliberately tried that, which I don't know what he was trying to do. So we've won the ball again. We get the ball to Bellingham. Ball through to Klose. We're just trying to find Muller quite wide. Unfortunately, he just drifted offside. Again, we're just putting pressure. We're closing down. We're stopping the obvious passing angles. Bellingham picks the ball here. We've got two options. We wait. We pick our time. We don't like it. We go back. We let the players get forward. We get the ball out to Kachawa, who puts a brilliant ball in. And that's a header. Klose just towering above the defence. If you can get Klose one-on-one with the left back or right back, dead. So that was it. That was the 4-1-2-1-2. It's just a really nice passing Tiki Taka play. As long as you can defend okay and as long as you can cover runs, you're going to be absolutely fine with this. So we'll get into the synopsis and my final thoughts. Yeah, let's get into that. Hope you like that. Okay, let's sum this up. Brilliant formation. Brilliant tactic. For me. Oh, hit the wrong button. Is this a tactic that'll work for everyone? Yeah, probably. I reckon you could get in, you could learn it, you could like it. It'll be fun. Is it a tactic that everyone wants to play? If you want to play Tiki Taka football, it's a tactic you have to play. It's a formation you have to play. It's just something about the 4-1-2-1-2 narrow that's always been good and always will be good. If you kind of want to lean right into the meta, Tiki Taka passing is difficult in this game. It's not as easy as it was in the last game. So is that meta, or do we want driven passes and then speed boosts and all that sort of stuff? I don't know yet, if I'm fully honest. I like playing this. I like the fast passing. I like the triangles. Weekend League will be the real solid test for this. Give it a go in Rivals. Let me know how you get on. I played this on 2 accounts, remember, and I've had testers using it. Everybody seems to love it so far. Remember, use your left back for the crosses, and defend how I defend. So get your players in front of the opposition players and slow them down. If you can slow your opposition down so they're not counter-attacking you, your team will get back into shape. They'll get back into this shape. And Bellingham will drop a little bit and you'll end up with a little bit more of a compact midfield. And that's all you're really looking for. If you can hold them up and get more players around the ball and kind of smother them, that's the kind of defending I think is really important in EAFC 25. So, like, subscribe, comment, do all that good stuff. And I will see you guys on the next video. I really need to do a Weekend League tactic breakdown, don't I? I've not done one of them this year. Like your 3 tactics that you can use in Weekend League that are attacking, defensive, and neutral. We should have a look at that, see what 3 we can group together that would be really beneficial for you guys holding a lead and trying to get a goal. By now we should be able to, I should have done enough that we can put 3 in that could be really good for that. So I'll have a look at that. Right, remember, only play this game while it's fun. You're quite within your right to take a break from this game and go do something else for a little while because the game is demanding. And if you're not enjoying it, play something else. But other than that, catch you guys in the next video. Bye.